video games. I know the last video I went into, I mentioned some things that are probably outdated, but the fact that they can bring it back, which still disgusts me, that's going back to the Xbox One. But anyway, I will be mentioning three consoles that I have heard of coming out for the new era. Now, I think we already actually have one of the consoles of that era out already, which is partially attached to the last era, but it does bring the new era into it for perspective. So let's bring up first Nintendo, where they came out with their Wii U. We already had the Nintendo Wii, we've had them for the past couple of years. It's a great little system. I find that the games aren't really, let's say, more for the adult crowd or the teen crowd. It's just a little fun thing to do, and you know what? I think it's great to have when you have kids around. Probably not the best if you're one of those killer hardcore shoot 'em ups. Although they're available for the consoles, not so many. But still, it's a fun little console, and the Wii U with their new controller gives you new options of the games you didn't have before. And I think that's really great. Going into the next consoles that we are also familiar that are due to come, which is the PlayStation 4. I don't know too much knowledge on most of the capabilities of it yet, nor do I know too much about the capabilities of the other two consoles I'm about to mention. But I'm really excited to see that PlayStation 4 come out. I probably won't be able to get it on release, but I'm looking forward to get it anyway. And that goes, again, if Microsoft is watching, that I am very pleased to go out and purchase Sony's product because they've treated me so well over the years. And they just keep me coming. So thank you, Sony. Going into it, the Xbox One, yes, we know that's coming out for this generation, and many people are looking forward to it. But again, which I am going to bring up another YouTuber, which we all know his name is Francis. I know first part of his YouTube page is Bogey, but I don't know the numbers off by head because I'm sitting down in my basement. Everybody's upstairs sleeping. So I am looking forward to seeing these consoles come out and not so much purchasing them all. But there is one that I may want to purchase if the price comes down, which is really steep. But it is a really cool system. I'm not sure how many of you guys heard of what's called the Steam Box yet. I personally only gonna say I've heard about it today. I think that's a really cool system. We don't know too much about the specs yet, but it is open source. They're running on Linux base, just like Android. This is how Google made it big with an operating system, which Android, I wrote tech support for it. Not many people agree with me when I say this. I think it's a great operating system for smaller devices. But the other thing with this being open source, meaning that we're going to be able to have access to mess around with the operating system, which is amazing, and we all love to have that access. They're building these systems, which other companies are going to be building these systems, not only the company providing the gaming, which is Valve. You're going to be able to make games for it. You're going to be able to make mod your console for the first time in, I think, ever. You're going to be able to have a video game console where you can swap out the video or the sound or the capabilities, I think even processors, without having to take it apart and go into all these weird things. I just think that's amazing. So now that we have, I would say, the new 4 consoles, if not 3 to 2 for the next generation, I'm looking very forward to seeing what may come out. Now, last note back again to that other video that I just made. Microsoft, I know I'm a little harsh on saying I'm not going to purchase the Xbox One, but if you do me good and show me that you're not going to go through with these rules, which I'm sure there's a few others that I haven't mentioned just because I'm going off memory and I'm really tired, which I may make a more detailed video tomorrow, on pros and cons. Um, I may purchase your console, but as for now, it is a big no because that is an awful lot of money to purchase a console that isn't going to do other people much good. And I'm a big supporter of the little guy. Being a little guy myself, I know there's people who are doing worse off than I am. So I'm a little bit more on the support of them. And I think you guys, instead of just putting your money in your pocket, why don't you actually put it where your mouth is and show that you support the community? And thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again.